Hello you guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we have probably one of the most important videos that I have ever created, because today we're going to be talking about how you can protect yourself from the market crash. And listen, remember not to take this as financial advice. Don't listen to me and make big financial decisions that could potentially change your life. Only let this be an inspiration for you and research before taking a serious action with your own money. So let's just get right into tip number one that you can do to get started with protecting your money, because we already now see huge inflation in many countries all over the world, because they're printing so much money that the value of the yen, the dollar, the euro, all kinds of currencies in the world, they're just tanking right now because of the printing that is going on and the debt that is being taken on from all of these countries. So that brings me into my point number one. Because of the country's high level of debt, you don't want to buy bonds. And I will say, probably if you have any bonds, it's probably best that you just sell them. Because if you buy bonds in the USA, you lend money to the country. And when you lend money to your state, your return, of course, depends on if that nation, if that state is going up or down in their financial situation. And you don't want to lend money to nations who are taking up so much debt that they probably will take decades and decades to pay off. It's like, let me paint a picture right here. There's a sinking ship. There's a hole in the ship, and now you lend the people money to, like, you can see that the boat or the ship is going to sink. It's taking in too much water, but you still put in money to kind of just keep it above water for a little longer. I don't know how to explain it really, but you can see you get right now you get like zero return. Some places you even have to pay money to have to lend. You have to pay money to lend your money to your nation, to your state. And that is, of course, you can see that is very bad business. I'm not invested in bonds myself, and yeah, I think it's very important, because I know, especially a lot of like older people in my family, they have these bonds. They don't know anything about the stock market. They've just given their money to the bank, and then the bank has invested them in like some 70% bonds and 30% stocks, and I'm trying as hard as I can to get them to sell those bonds, because I live in Denmark. When they lend money to Denmark, well, Denmark is taking up so much debt right now. They have like a trillion, I think it's a trillion Danish kroners in debt, and that is a lot for the little country that Denmark is. So bonds are a no-go right now. But remember what I said before. Don't make big financial decisions based on my video. Okay, so next point. Stocks are better than bonds right now, because you're supporting, you're buying into to companies and not entire countries. But maybe sell some stocks. Maybe go through your portfolio and see what stocks you want to keep and which you want to sell, because I'm going to make a prediction that I think that a lot of companies are going to just go bankrupt because of these high inflation. I'm not saying go in like with the bonds and just sell everything with the stocks, but I thought like a month ago, I thought, well, I'm going to keep my stocks for 5 years and blah blah blah. But now I'm kind of rethinking that, because I hadn't seen enough out into the future to kind of predict the things that are going to happen and are happening with these huge inflation levels. I hadn't researched enough on this topic to know how risky it is to invest in both stocks and bonds. But that brings me to my final thing that you can do that is invest in gold, silver, copper, in all kinds of minerals, and crypto. It's basically, you can't really, real estate is, it is like all-time high. I don't know if it's all-time high, but it's very, very high right now. Gold is kind of, you can see the graph. It kind of turned down here from the summer, but yeah, when the pandemic started, people went to buying gold. The gold shops, I saw a video with the gold shops. They couldn't. The gold shops were not getting their orders because all of the gold was simply just bought in the whole world almost. There was such a big demand. You can also invest in crypto. I wouldn't recommend Bitcoin, but right now it's by far the biggest cryptocurrency, as you know. So maybe it could be a good investment if you believe in it. I have made a video on why I don't believe in it. I posted it on Bitcoin subreddit. Of course, there was some very angry fellows coming after me in the comment section, and I must say, I did a lot of research for that video. But some of the people in that video, they were a lot more experienced and knowledgeable on that on Bitcoin than I was. So I couldn't really say anything to them because maybe I was wrong. So that was maybe I was wrong, and that is also yeah, do your own research, and if you see me talking bad about Bitcoin, well, then you will probably see 10 others saying that Bitcoin is going to the moon. So you can't really, it's hard right now, but I can tell you Bitcoin, any not any crypto, sorry, I was just about to say any crypto, but if you take somewhat of a stable currency, it can almost only be more secure than having in bonds or in cash. You can't just hold cash and put it under your bed, because that will also get the inflation, as we all know. So yeah, that is the things, the steps that you will have to think about taking if you want to be more secure in the stock market. I haven't sold any of my stocks yet, but I'm actually thinking about selling some of them today and investing in a company called Barrick Gold, because I'm not a big fan of investing in crypto, not because I don't believe in crypto, but because I've never done it before, and I don't want to do the research and start my own my own investing account on another brokerage, because I think it's very important just to dump your money into something that is at least going to hold its value. Don't invest in gold to expect gains, but expect that your money will expect that you won't lose your money, that it will be stable, because then you can't really get disappointed. Maybe gold will go up, like in March, where it went up a lot because there was so much demand, but just expect it to hold its value, because then you can almost only be surprised for good. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have now are a little bit more secure about your money, because it is very stressful when you have your life savings in a bank account, and then suddenly you see your stocks begin to tank and inflation levels begin to go up. And what do you do, right? Do you begin buying more bonds because you've heard that they are more stable and they won't go up and down? But I couldn't find one of these videos, so that was why I thought maybe some of you guys could use a video like this. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe click one of these videos right here, and click the subscribe button right here in the middle. That helps out the channel so much. So please subscribe and like, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye.